Hello and a very warm welcome to the 2019 Daihatsu Yonex Japan Open. This week, the World Tour is in the bustling metropolis of Tokyo. More precisely, we are approximately 20 kilometers west of downtown Tokyo in the beautiful newly built Musashino Forest Sports Plaza. The stadium is the venue for the badminton tournament at the upcoming Olympics in 2020. And today there's exactly 1 year until the badminton competition commences at the 2020 Olympic Games. It is day 3 of competition and second round action here. As you can see, the BWF World Tour is divided into 4 different tiers of tournaments. The Japan Open is a Super 750 tournament, second highest of the 4 tiers, leading up to the year-end finale. The tournament is the 14th on this year's schedule, so we're just past the halfway mark. 26 tournaments altogether, leading up to the World Tour Finals in December in Guangzhou. So this is a perfect opportunity for the players hoping to compete in 1 year's time at the Olympics to try out the conditions here in Tokyo, and we've certainly got a fantastic lineup for you today. We start out with men's doubles and the recently new combination of Li Yang and Chi-Lin. They are taking on the World Championships silver medalists, the second seeds and home favorites, Takeshi KAMURA and Keiko SONODA in our first match of the day. Then on to the very new Danish pairing of Christiansen and Boye. They're up against the former All England champions Watanabe and Higashino. Higashino's fortunately recovered from her injury last week in Indonesia. Then it's men's singles and world champion, defending champion and top seed Kenta Momota is taking on Kantafong Wangcharoen, who finished 3rd last week in Jakarta. Then it's the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi in women's doubles. They're up against Chang and Kim. And then on to women's singles, where Aya Ohori is up against the runner-up from the last Olympics, the last World Championships, and also last week's tournament, Usala Venkata Sindhu. More women's singles as the former world champion Nozomi Okuhara is up against the upcoming Dane Mia Blichfeld. Then men's doubles and the youngsters from China, Han and Zhou, against also a young pairing from Malaysia, Aaron Chia and Soebu Yik. Finally, we finish today's schedule with the Danish veteran Jano Jorgensen, who defeated Lin Dan yesterday. He is taking on the winner from last week, Joel Ten Chen. So here is the draw in men's doubles. KAMURA and SONODA right in the bottom of the draw up against Li and Wang. Li and Wang had to retire in Indonesia due to a back injury to Wang Chi-Lin that he sustained in the final of the US Open 2 weeks ago, but luckily they've been well enough to participate here in Japan. Well, I can tell you the players, they are on their way on courts here as we see some of the crowds, and it's a very full stadium we've got already. It's morning here in Tokyo, 10 o'clock. As we see Li and Yang there, Takeshi KAMURA with the black tights. No previous meetings between these two pairs, of course, as Lee and Wang are a recently formed combination, started their partnership in Spain, beginning of the year.
Choice, black or red?
Black.
Red. You black. Red. You want to toss? What size? So, a court, they said. Just you add.
So,
Receive.
KAMURA and SONODA won the coin
Who's
toss, and after some discussion decided to choose ends, so they started the near side to the camera here. So Lee and Yang in the first round yesterday. It was actually Tuesday, defeated Inoue and Kaneko. As Lee Yang, currently ranked 14, with Wang Chi-Lin has been ranked one place higher with Wang Chi-Lin, and as you can see, with his former partner Li Jihui as high as number 7 in the world. So it's two players that had high rankings in their previous partnerships. Here is Wang Chi-Lin. He used to play with Chen Hongling, who is now coaching. I'm not sure whether he'll be on the coaching chair today. But formidable pairing. These two who won a bronze medal at the 2018 World Championships. Here you can see the result from round 1 Tuesday, beating Inoue and Kaneko in straight games. Here's Takeshi KAMURA from Saga on Kyushu Island. World Championship silver medalist last year with his partner Keiko Sonoda, and the year before that bronze medalist. So I guess they have high hopes coming into the World Championships later this year. Keiko Sonoda, 29 years of age, from Kumamoto, currently ranked 3rd in the world.
Ready to play?
And their first round victory against Arif and Azrin from Malaysia had to go the full distance there, 3 games. They won Singapore Open this year, KAMURA and SONODA. And 3 runners-up placement, that was in German Open, Malaysia Open, and recently Australia Open. Here's an umpire, Mayana, from Indonesia. Service judge is Fine Datan from India. Lee and Wang got 3 tournament victories. They won their first tournament together as a pair, the Barcelona Spain Masters. Since then they won Orléans Masters and India Open, which is a Super 500 tournament. They were runners-up 2 weeks ago in California, as Wang Chi-Lin had to retire from the final against Ko and Shin due to a back injury. He also ended up retiring from a mixed doubles match last week in Indonesia, but hopefully he's got the injury under control. He's ready to play this second round match.
Okay, ready. Ladies and gentlemen,
taking a few steps.
On my right, Takeshi KAMURA and Keiko Sonoda, Japan. And on my left, Lee Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, China's Taipei. Keiko Sonoda to serve to Wang Chi-Lin. Love all. Play.
So, match is underway.
Service over. 1 love.
Excellent play there by the tall man, Wang. 186 centimeters high.
2 love.
Extremely dangerous in his attack. Good luck of the net court for KAMURA.
1, 2.
Lucky lead there by the Yang.
3, 1.
Very offensive-minded new combination.
4, 1.
Two players from Chinese Taipei. And I can tell you that it is Wang Chi-Lin's former partner, Chen Hongling, who is on the coaching chair.
Service over. 2, 4.
Powerful smash
Service over.
from Wang Chi-Lin.
5, 2. Service over. 3, 5.
Excellent reactions. He's so fast with his racket. Takeshi KAMURA, who's the preferred front court player with the Japanese combination.
Service over. 6, 3.
We lost out last week against compatriots Takuro Hoki and Yoko Kobayashi in Indonesia Open in Jakarta with KAMURA and SONODA. Straight games, so I guess they had possibility of going back here to Tokyo to prepare a little earlier than they'd gone on
4, 6.
to play in the weekend in Jakarta. 7 hours flight time between Jakarta and Tokyo, so quite a journey.
5, 6.
Keiko SONODA in his usual style. Very, very rarely standing still, always moving.
Service over. 7, 5.
Fantastic attack from Wang Chi-Lin.
8,
Couldn't
5.
see that he had trouble with his back. Look at how he bends to the left side there. has gone long.
9-5.
That looked a little wide, the service from Li Yang, but Sonoda chose to play it.
5. Service over. 6-10.
Yeah, good return.
Service
Catches
over.
Sonoda off guard, and
6 in the hole.
it's Chi-Lin and Li Yang. Perhaps a little surprising, taking the early lead here at the mid-game interval. After 6 minutes of play, 11-6 for the two players from Chinese Taipei. New men's doubles coach, fairly new, Tan Kim Hurt, the Malaysian, who was hired here in Japan, was coaching India. And company coaches from Toonami, where Sonoda and KAMURA are playing. Most of the Japanese players play for company teams.
Service over. 7-11.
Interesting to see what KAMURA and Sonoda are trying to do here in the second part of the first game. I felt they were a little bit too much in the defense in the first part of the first game here. Great rally. Good block. Fantastic combination by Li Yang and Chi-Lin. Wins the so far best rally of the match. I suppose it might have been the longest as well. To 4 shots. Of course, one of the reasons why this tournament is so important is because it gives the players an opportunity to sort of get a feel for the conditions next year at the Olympics. Last year this tournament was played in this arena as well, but it was a little bit later. It was in September. It was a little bit colder outside. Here it's quite hot and humid, both outside but actually also quite humid inside the hall. It's interesting to see how the playing conditions are. We saw last week in Indonesia. Very slow, good interception here by KAMURA, who is encouraging Keiko Sonoda. First reports from the first 2 days where round 1 has been played is that the shuttles have a really good speed and there's not too much of a drift, perhaps a little bit, but not so much that you can't put it long on both sides. Oi, that's a big miss, but due to a broken string in the racket of Wang Chi-Lin, I think.
10, 13. Play.
Fantastic disguised drop shot from Li Yang ends the
14,
Japanese run of
10.
there it is. Brilliant execution. Ends the run of 3 points for KAMURA and SONODA.
Thank you.
Keeping a 4-point cushion. It all started out with a good service return.
Service over. 11.
Got the initiative
14.
right away from the start of that rally. KAMURA and SONODA. Excellent, fantastic follow-up.
Service over.
Both
15.
Li
11.
Yang and Wang Chi-Lin comfortable at the net, dangerous at the net, perhaps a little bit more dangerous than I would rate Keiko SONODA. Of course, SONODA, a workhorse from the backcourt.
Service over. 12.
Good goal
15.
here for KAMURA.
Thirteen, 15.
Excellent. Excellent play, and again, outside the picture, KAMURA
14.
talking to Keiko
15.
SONODA, alerting him to the game plan, what is working well. Excellent follow-up and finishing off the rally by Keiko SONODA. I still think it's the man with the serve, KAMURA, who needs to take control of the front court. Good defense. Excellent rally by KAMURA and SONODA. For the first time in the match, they really got their defense going.
15 all. Play.
So First time since the beginning of the match is all square. And now the Japanese lead.
16,
Here is
15.
Chi-Lin, the former partner of Wang Chi-Lin. Stayed on Wang Chi-Lin's own side. Tried to force it over the net.
15.
It seems like they've lost a little bit of patience, Lee and Wang. Excellent work by the second seed, who's now won 11 out of the last 13 points.
18.
Made the most of the mid-game interval. I suspect often takes a couple of rallies to sort of adjust from 13-6. KAMURA and they've fought back.
Service over. 16-18.
Got such a good reach, Wang Chi-Lin, so covers an enormous area in the front court when his partner is attacking from the back.
Service over. 19-16.
Excellent reactions, and that means 4 game points for KAMURA and SONODA. What a change of events in this second part of the first game. Really turned it around. And there it is. After a hesitant start, the second seeds finally find their feet and take this first game in rather convincing style, actually. After 18 minutes of play, 21-6. Of course. There's Chi-Lin. There's a much tougher job than he had in the first interval. One time, 2 time, stop. That's the words that I could catch from Tang Kim-Her. Something about flat pushes. You can push with pace a couple of times and then mix it up with a block.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game.
They were in the semi-final in their home tournament here in 2016.
Play.
KAMURA and SONODA last year crashed out in the second round.
Service over.
So
One
this will be
love.
a boost for their ranking points and rankings towards the Olympic Games qualification if they could win this second round match here. Continue to put pressure on Lee and Wang in the service situation.
Service over. 2-1.
Yeah, fantastic play. Very, very quick on their feet. KAMURA and SONODA
2-0.
maintaining the attack brilliantly. There's the move forward by KAMURA, who I think put some pressure on Wang Chi-Lin, so he misses that drop shot there. It's not really a good shot from KAMURA, but the way he moves afterward is brilliant. And they're playing well now. KAMURA has really taken control of the front court. We saw it here as well, where he pushes forward after a flat defense. Simply not getting the angle on their attacks, Lee and Wang.
Service over.
Good placement.
3-4.
They need to mix up their attack, so they play some drop shots towards SONODA. Get some angle on, maybe not full power smashes. Right now they can't really get the initiative in the service situation. A little mistake here from KAMURA, but you've got to accept these mistakes here, because he's all over the place on the front court and trying to secure the initiative for him and SONODA.
Service over. 5-4.
So, I think the calls for Hawkeye to make that decision here. I think he called it unsided. That means there's no challenge from either side. It's just an official review, and it's too short. Service from Takeshi KAMURA.
Out. Service over. 5-0. Play.
Oh, yeah, what a fantastic save from KAMURA, but all in vain, and smiles from Lee and Wang as well.
6,
He
5.
hit it directly into his racket. Li Yang, but luckily Wang Chi-Lin was alert. Left by Li Yang there.
Service over. 6-0.
Oh, he didn't get out of the way. I think he was actually touched by the shuttle. Therefore, the points to KAMURA and SONODA.
Seven, 6.
He doesn't really look like he's in the zone at the moment, Li Yang.
Service over.
They played
7-0.
an awful lot of tournaments since they began their partnership in February in Spain Masters. Li and Wang played 13 individual tournaments plus the Sudirman Cup, Chinese Taipei. That's what played. To illustrate it, the last 3 weeks before this tournament,
8-7.
the last 2 weeks before this tournament, they played the Yonex Canada Open and the Yonex US Open, then played Indonesia Open. So this is their 4th tournament in 4 weeks. Of course, it takes its toll on your body and your mind. Wang Chi-Lin's gone off to change his racket. He's back. He got one of he got one of Li Yang's rackets, I think. No, it was his own racket. No, it was actually Li Yang's racket that he grabbed at the kit box there. I think it was the only one available.
Don't jump over the A-board. Okay. Yeah. But you can do like that. Okay. Li.
Don't jump over the A-boards. He
Li.
correctly tells Wayana that he had a racket almost lying on the adjacent court where there's a women's doubles going on. Good serve from Takeshi KAMURA. I'm not sure whether he's practiced the tumble serve that we initially saw Kevin Sukamulio execute when we hit a little into the cork, so shuttle wiggles a little bit on its way over the net.
Service over. 9-0.
Drop shot. Excellent work by KAMURA and SONODA. Relentlessly attacking.
Service over. 10-9. Quick toweling on it.
It seems like they don't necessarily have an easy task, but they convert their attacks. KAMURA and SONODA.
Service over. 10-0. Play.
So 1 point advantage for KAMURA and SONODA as we head to the mid-game interval here in the second game. 11-10. I think one of the issues that we've been discussing is how we get to the defense around.
Got 20 seconds.
Make sure that they're a little bit more patient in their own offense. Let the chances big enough before they go for the winners. Seems to me like if the attack
11
is from a not so good position, then KAMURA will be looking to immediately change it around. Ah, what a fantastic third shot by Keigo SONODA.
12-10.
This is where the height and the reach is perhaps not an advantage when you played quick flat back at you body. Perfect. Excellent court awareness by KAMURA. Changes the direction of the racket head just before hitting the shuttle. Beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Lee.
Let's see if Wang still pushes on the short serve. Last time he got punched in the nose. He just leaves it.
Service over.
Jet point, of course. For
11-13.
as it's too short. The second short service from KAMURA. Excellent play.
Service over. 14-11.
Yeah, I like the idea of just blocking it.
15-11. Service over. 12-15. Play.
Missed that one, KAMURA.
13-15.
He left it on purpose. I think he thought it would have gone long. the clinical
14-15.
Wang and Lee when they get these big opportunities mid-court. Yeah, that's well played, and a good rally for the two players from Chinese Taipei, because they got the defense turned around, and I think that's one of the keys for them here in this match. So far, the second seeds have done a much better job of turning defense around, but anyway, definitely still in it. That's a big miss, and that's where I feel that he gets a little bit too impatient, the tall man Wang. Instead of just blocking it and making sure that they could have a lift on the next shot, he goes for the immediate winner there, where I feel he misinterprets how big the chance is of scoring.
Okay, let's get ready.
Left.
Service over. 16-all.
Indecision. Yeah, he can't afford that.
Service over. 17-16.
Have a little bit better chance that in men's singles or women's singles by getting away with this, because you have a partner helping you, but if they are alert, they will of course follow up, and you're in a really bad position.
Service over. 17-all.
There's a challenge though. I saw it wide, but not in the best position. We're sitting quite high, just below the roof here in the Musashino Forest Sports Plaza. Magnificent stadium. Yeah, that's right.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 18-17. Play.
Push it long.
19-17.
I think it was short again, even though the umpire called let. Goes to flick, but the Yang alert to it.
Service over. 18-19.
Fantastic save behind the back. That's a fantastic rally by both pairs, but in the end it's KAMURA and SONODA who comes out victorious. Longest rally so far, 47 shots. Amazing pace, and 2 match points now for the second-seeded home fans, who's got lots of support from, as I can see, an almost full stadium here. Amazing support for the Japanese players.
Yes. Play.
Yeah. Umpire encourages SONODA to start playing instead of doing all these physical exercises. Oh, the lucky net court does it. KAMURA and SONODA takes this second round match in straight games. They got off to a slow start, the home favorites, but definitely changed things around from 6-13 in the first game. They were in the driver's seat.
21-16, 21-18.
Satisfaction with KAMURA and SONODA through to the quarterfinals here in their home tournament. So in 42 minutes, they've defeated Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin in straight games, 21-16, 21-18.